Hello, everyone, and thank you again for joining me. First off, I need to explain why I haven't posted anything for a few days. It's mostly due to the fact that I was feeling under the weather, and when I finally got to feeling a little better, everything just seemed to be happening at a really quick pace, and it was very overwhelming. And I needed a chance to kind of organize my thoughts on this. But today I'm going to be doing this one in kind of a hurry because I actually do have a job that I have to go to here very shortly. So let's get right into it. We are into Project 2025, week one. Let's see, we started off with January 6th rioters being pardoned, all of them, every single one of them. We had Mr. Stuart Rhodes, whose son is now scared for his life. He ended up turning in his father. And we have police officer Michael Fanone says that he feels like he was betrayed by his company and country and betrayed by everyone who voted for Donald Trump. And his words to Stuart Rhodes were, and I quote, "Fuck you." And we have Mr. Enrico Torre, who has vowed retribution, openly for that. MAGA Mike Johnson says he's ready to move on from January 6th, yet we now have a new January 6th commission is going to come in and investigate the investigators and rewrite history and tell us that we didn't really see what we saw. We have Tommy Tuberville and John Toon when they were asked about, these people were beating cops and violent and, all that. And well, I didn't see it. I don't know. I'd have to take a look at it and blah, blah, blah. The only one of these people who I will believe didn't see it and don't know anything about it would probably be Missouri Senator Josh Hawley, who after pumping his fist and, playing his part and riling the crowd ran like a little bitch. So yeah, naturally, he probably didn't see any of it. We have MAGA this week excusing Elon Musk's use of a Nazi salute, which is great. But all these people who are defending him, remember, he will turn on you. He recently demonstrated how little he actually values you in the controversy over the H-1B visas. He said him and Vivek Ramaswamy, who Mr. Ramaswamy, by the way, is now out of Doge. That's really record time for someone to be out. Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy called MAGA a bunch of racist and ignorant and all that. So, you can defend him all you want, but as soon as you stop serving his purpose, he's not going to defend you. We have ICE going into schools. That's great because we're only gonna go after the criminals, and I'm sure these schools are crawling with MS-13 members. We have inspectors general getting fired, the people who are supposed to be the eyes and ears of the American public, the checks and balances on presidential power, but we don't want any oversight in the Trump administration at all. We have the Tuskegee Airmen being just totally canceled. That's great. Nothing racist about that at all. We have the Spanish language version of the White House website being taken down. We have the United States Constitution being removed from the English language version of whitehouse.gov. But, Donald Trump never has had much use for the Constitution. Those Bibles that he's charging now $60, $75 with shipping and handling. Everybody thought it was so great. It includes the Constitution. The only problem with that is that it totally removed the 11th through 27th Amendments, the ones doing away with abolishing slavery, the ones that involved equal rights protections, and presidential term limits. Speaking of presidential term limits, we have Representative Andy Ogles of Tennessee wants to amend the U.S. Constitution to say that Donald Trump can run for a third term. That now a president can no longer serve 2 consecutive terms. I noticed that that's carefully worded there to where Barack Obama can't run for a third term, but Donald Trump can. We also have Donald Trump wanting to rewrite the 14th Amendment, doing away with birthright citizenship. It does appear that the only campaign promise he's going to keep is to be a dictator from day one. Oh, he's not going to be a dictator. No, just, overriding the Constitution and totally, doing away with, all of that. There's nothing dictatory about that. We have Donald Trump says that Ukraine should not have fought back against Russia. It's really their fault that this happened to them. I guess Ukraine was their dress was too tight and they shouldn't have been leaning over the pool table because they were asking for it. We're withdrawing from the World Health Organization. That's great. Come on, bird flu. We've already seen how brilliantly the Trump administration handles global pandemics. It's going to be even better this time around with RFK Jr. Being placed in charge of the HHS with these awful confirmations. Pete Hegseth, Donald Trump made sure to put Pete Hegseth out there first so that he could get confirmed to illustrate to everyone that the Republican Party will go along with whatever it is he chooses to do. Rapey McStagger is now going to be in charge of the Department of Defense. And, of course, DEI being, the biggest problem that we face today. So that's all just the tip of the iceberg. So here we are. We tried to tell y'all this was coming, and I promise you that none of this is going to lower your egg prices. In fact, it looks like they're still increasing. And I know there's going to be people out there, well, he's trying, he just got in. No. I remember we were reeling from a global pandemic and an economic disaster from the final year of Donald Trump's presidency. And Joe Biden came in, trying to fix this mess, but he didn't do it right away. And so you guys were relentless and with your criticism of him from day one. Oh, but now we have to give Trump a chance, even though he said prices would begin to plummet immediately. I don't see that happening, but we'll see. I'm just saying. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, and y'all have a good day.